Trevor with the weekend video, and it's Saturday the 9th of March, looking at the DAX to start with today. Basically we've seen this 5 waves up, we've discussed that before. We've now seen an A, B, C. That could be the wave A with a B wave and then the C wave. As I said, this rally lasted about 2 months, so a decline between about 3 weeks to maybe 5 weeks is on the cards. So far just about 1 week, so we've got another week or two to come at least, I would expect, before we see the markets start to bounce up again. Same story on the Dow. We have 5 waves up, followed by this A, B, C. So same story, same time comparisons pertain. It looks pretty weak correction so far, which is a sign of strength. There could well be a good buying opportunity somewhere in the middle of March. I guess as spring begins, which is always a good time for things to start to grow. Right, the pattern on FTSE still remains just a 1, 2 and a 3. So this might be a subnormal correction on FTSE, maybe a triangle perhaps. Well, that's fairly conjectural just right at the moment. It shouldn't go below 7,000 though if it's a wave 4, so that's the key level at which something would change, but that seems to be the best count at the moment. Alright, no change on gold. I discussed the gold position extensively on the Tuesday video. Basically this is an ABC, but I think this rally here is going to fail at some point. I'm going to go lower. As I say, I gave price and time targets on Tuesday's video. Right, Bitcoin is interesting at the moment. We've had the 5 waves up to start with, ABC down, another 5 waves up, which could be wave 1 of 3 since the low up to there, followed by a possibly flat correction, A, B, C, and now it seems quite interesting action from this low here. Let's go down the low. Right, this is a very short, it's 30-minute chart, it's not a short term in fact. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. But this is having a regular correction, maybe an A to there, a B to there, and a C down to there. Close to the 50% retracement level, which is a favourite, just a little bit lower, heading towards the 61.8% level. Those are the normal boundaries I look for ideally, and this is exactly where I've seen this buying spike, which is what I was talking about in I think both Tuesday and Thursday videos, and I can't recall exactly. So we now have a buy signal on Bitcoin. With this level here is quite a good stop level. So if you've got the spike, so at the moment you could buy in at around 3.9 with a stop around 3.8. Okay, a bit more than that, but not too bad. If you're looking for Bitcoin to regain 20,000 and want to hold a trade all the way through, then a pound a point could give you a pretty healthy profit of 16,000 or so, if this is the low. There's never any guarantees, of course, but certainly the pattern is looking more encouraging. This is yet to form a 5 itself, and of course you've got the spike here. There's everything clear, but that does look worth a punt if you have money you can afford to lose, of course, which is the key thing with markets, I guess. Also, a few interesting developments in the crypto space. A new coin, Nexo, is now offering a banking service, which is perhaps the beginning of something quite important, with people being able to deposit Bitcoin, for example, and then taking out a different currency. So therefore, they're not crystallizing a capital gain on or loss on the Bitcoin, and the interest rates are very low. And so this could be a revolution in storing your crypto, borrowing against it, and beginning the whole sort of banking function, which is, I suppose, the initial vision of Satoshi was, to get rid of the bankers we have and let the cryptos form that function. So I think it's quite an important step, really. Also, ENJ is linked up, I think, with Samsung, and that coin has seen some fantastic gains last week, just 100%, well, sorry, over 100% in fact. I'm doing some research on that. So for Uhura, although the coins are much smaller, much newer, but the whole space is becoming more dynamic, and these very small coins, which can see incredible gains, if the market's turned, and we may well, we may have turned, but we haven't got confirmation yet. But we should have fairly soon, I think. I mean, I think even if we do see a sell-off now, it's going to be a fairly short-term affair. It may make new lows, but I think the end result would be the market is starting to go higher, and there does seem to be a fair wind in the offing, as it were. And maybe spring's important. People tend to get more positive, and there's lots to be positive around, I think. Anyway, that's all for today. I found that useful. Back to the report on Tuesday morning for subscribers. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.